Hello everyone, my name is Shirk Jim'a and I will be talking about the experience of creating my game, Guns Blazing. Guns Blazing is a game that visualizes and recreates how it feels to enjoy yourself when everything is working against you, thus having good times and bad times. Simply put, it is a game about fighting negative feelings and neutralizing them before they get to you and bring you down. The game is inspired by my battle against depression, which is a never ending battle that will overwhelm you at times, but the little snippets of happiness in the midst of all the negativity is always worth fighting for. When it comes to the art, I choose to go with the black and white color palette to reflect the good and bad aspects of the game. The enemies are the embodiments of negative feelings and their facial expressions and movements reflect that. The music's a bit dark but also hopeful and encouraging, which is exactly what this game is about. Being a mixture of two genres, endless runner and 2D shooter, the core gameplay mechanics for guns blazing is surviving the endless waves of enemies with your natural abilities or utilizing what is given to you to fight them off. In other words, jumping, sliding, shooting, switching between weapons, and enemy spawning. The main challenge that I faced was with making the enemy spawning system adaptive to avoid the frustration that comes with randomness. To control the random aspects of the game, each enemy can be unlocked after a certain period of time according to its difficulty. They have a spawning percentage, so tougher enemies are less likely to be spawned, and the tougher the enemy is, the less times it can be spawned in a row. And to avoid repetitiveness, no more than three enemies of the same type can be spawned, whether it's grounded or flying. Also, I would have liked to replace the weapons with objects that are more relevant to the theme, but due to the limitations of time and my artistic skills, I settled with common, easily identifiable guns. In summary, Guns Blazing is an endless shooter with six different enemies and five weapons to fend them off. The game can easily be expanded upon by adding enemies, weapons, a bestiary to provide information about each enemy and what they represent, collectibles, and player customization. It also works well as a mobile game and it has a lot of competitive potential as I observed my friends forming rivalries trying to beat each other's scores. Lastly, I want to thank you for listening and making this game jam possible, as I now have a project that I'm excited to work on and explore its potential. Till next year, see you then.